It was around midnight, maybe a little past. The house had that late night buzz, voices drifting down the hallway, soft laughter, doors opening and closing like everything was just slightly out of sync. I was already high. Not just a little. Enough that everything felt slower, heavier, like I was sinking into whatever moment I was in without really questioning it. My sister's friends were over. They're always around, and honestly, I don't mind it. I'm close with most of them. It's easy, random conversations, stupid jokes, just hanging out without thinking too much. It's comfortable. Or at least, it usually is. That night felt different though. I just didn't realize it right away. I was in my room, lights low, some random show playing in the background. I don't even remember what it was, just noise, something to fill the space. I was half watching, half lost in my own head when my door opened. She walked in. 14. I knew that. It was always there, somewhere in the back of my mind. But in that moment, it didn't hit the way it should have. Everything felt blurred at the edges. She didn't hesitate, just came in casual, like it wasn't a big deal, like she'd done it 100 times before. "Hey," she said. And I just let her in. We started talking. At first, it was nothing. Random stuff, whatever came to mind. Conversations that don't really have a direction, just drifting from one topic to the next. It felt normal. Easy. Too easy. I didn't think about how late it was. Didn't think about the fact that we were alone. Didn't think about anything really. I just stayed there, leaning back, listening, talking, letting the time pass without keeping track of it. And then, at some point, things shifted. Not dramatically, not in a way that would snap me out of it, just subtly. She moved closer. Not in a way that felt intentional. Just enough that I noticed it without fully processing it. Like when someone crosses into your space and you register it a second too late. I didn't say anything. I didn't move. I just watched her for a second longer than I probably should have, then looked away like it didn't matter. Because it didn't. Or at least, that's what I told myself. We kept talking. Or maybe we didn't. Maybe it just turned into silence at some point, the kind that feels thick, but not uncomfortable. And then she climbed into my bed. Just like that. No build-up. No question. She pulled the blanket over herself, settling in like she belonged there, like it was the most natural thing in the world. "I'm not gonna be here long," she said. Her voice was softer now, slower. I remember staring at her for a second, trying to piece together what was happening. My thoughts felt delayed, like they were arriving just a little too late to matter. I should have said something. I know that now. But in that moment, I didn't. I just accepted it. I got into the bed too, on my side, keeping distance. Enough space that it felt safe, or at least that's what I convinced myself. I grabbed the remote, put something on. Anything. The screen flickered, filling the room with soft light. I could feel her there beside me, not touching, not close enough to cross a line, but close enough that I was aware of it. Too aware, I kept my eyes on the screen. Didn't look at her. Didn't want to. Because if I did, I might actually have to think about what was happening. And I didn't want to think. Not like that. Not in that state. Minutes passed. Or maybe longer. Time felt weird, stretched out and compressed at the same time. And then I noticed it. She wasn't moving. I glanced over just for a second, and yeah, she'd fallen asleep. Just like that. Curled up, breathing slow, completely unaware. And suddenly, everything hit me all at once. I was in my bed, face to face with her, way too close, and she was younger, a lot younger. My chest tightened, sharp and immediate. What the hell do I do? That thought kept looping, louder each time. I didn't want to wake her up. That felt wrong somehow, abrupt, awkward. I didn't want to leave either.